Hello guys, it's Lee. It is dreary April afternoon, and today I actually picked up two of them, and they're about 15 minutes down the road. I think the guy was buying them to fix them and probably ran out of time and just didn't do it and sold them. And so both of them, it seems like to me, are on the verge of running. They don't have batteries, so I'm going to stick a battery in each, and then I'll do the snapper because I don't know anything about that snapper. They both turn over, and I think oddly enough, both of them ran for about 10 seconds apiece. Probably a fuel problem, but I don't know. I hadn't really delved into it, but let's take a look at it. So there's the snapper, 11 horse Briggs. I mean, it's clean, looks good. I don't know anything about it. Seat looks good. I don't know what size deck that is, but it ain't much. 32 maybe. I don't see it anywhere on there. Carburetor's under there. And I just noticed the fuel's off. I guess we'll start off putting fuel in it, a battery in it, turning the fuel on would be a start. Got a fuse under there. I don't know, it's a pretty good looking little snapper. Okay, guys, so I got a snapper. I forget the model, it's not on here. I'll put it in the video when I find it and do the editing. But anyway, it runs for 10 seconds, 6 seconds, something like that. And but anyway, I put gas in it and it was running out of the carburetor. So I did that off camera. Carburetor's gonna be kind of hard to get to. It's right there under all this metal. So it's, I'm gonna have to, before I mess with it too much, I'm just gonna take the carburetor off. And yeah, I'm gonna try to clean it. I'm gonna look around on my shelves. I got carburetor sitting around. If I got a replacement, I'll do it. I'm just gonna try to clean it. I mean, I think that float must be sticking on this one. But we'll see what we can get done. Document what I'm doing here. So this hose right here, whatever it is with the yellow, it must be some kind of vent. That's where it came off of. I know you can't really see in there. This is the fuel supply. I think that's just the vent. And let's see, I'm trying to do this one-handed on my fingers. Just pull that off. I think that's probably 3/8 bolts. I'm probably not gonna, see, it's just hard to get to. Take the air filter off, looks pretty rough. There is a linkage in there that I'm gonna have a hard time even seeing how it goes on there. Let's see, got the choke and throttle linkage on there. The hard thing about this is just getting to it. And let me go in from the other end. I just turned the gas on just so you could see it, and there it is. Not good. Took the cover off. Just open it up a little bit. I'm looking at the linkages right there. A little cheat sheet. That's what it looks like, and so I'm gonna take them off. All right, remove the nuts and the plastic housing right there. Take this back off. Got the gas off, by the way. And now I just have to get those linkages off. It's just awkward to work on in video for sure. So let me get 5/16. Got to take these studs out right here, 5/16. Right, so I got it off, and I'm going to Fred. I know I said I always buy new carburetors, but I'd just like to go ahead and see if I can't get this one fixed. So I'm gonna try to clean it. So I'm warming up the, solution. I just broke these loose. We'll just see what we're dealing with. Might have to buy another carburetor. Well, so this part was floating around in there. Ooh, that goes in here. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably be better off just getting one. Yeah, these are the kind that leak all the time. Because that fell out, I just don't feel good about it. So let me see if I got one. All right, so I got the carburetor in. There it is. This is the old one. I labeled it. Briggs 11.5 leaks. But I keep all this for good parts in case something happens. So I'm going to, and there's some extra stuff that came with it. Don't know if I use it or not, but I will. I don't know if I'm gonna show you putting it on there or not. It's just bolting it on there and getting those two linkages on, so give me a second. All right, so this is pretty hard for me to do just because it's hard to reach. But that's what it looks like. I've got the gasket in between the breather tube and the carburetor. I don't have it tightened down yet, but I just thought I'd show you what that should look like. You know, this is what I was dealing with, having to get under this and reach in there, and I didn't take the time to put a light in there, and it's just hard to see, but I'm gonna tighten it down now, and then we'll come back. If you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel. So I got the new carburetor on there. That's kind of what it looks like. I just turned the gas on, about a minute ago. And what I always do when I turn the gas on is just make sure it's not leaking out anywhere. Like that last carburetor was dripping. Obviously it was old. I don't see any drips on this one. So I think before I put the cover on, I'm gonna make sure it starts. I am gonna put the cover on first because that metal shroud, I didn't like it bouncing around. So, and then you always want to turn the flywheel first before you start it, after you're putting this on, just to make sure that heat shield's not rubbing.
Scarred in your memory.
I think you need to face your fears now that you're older, and let's get you over there. That's what needs